Hey friends, Mindy here, and I just want to take a minute to encourage those of you who are struggling with the idea that if God is a good God, why is this bad stuff happening in my life? And I'm doing out here by my little strawberry garden, which will make more sense here in a second. I was just the other day trying to weed my garden, and as I'm pulling up these weeds that were everywhere, I'm also pulling up the strawberry plants. And it reminds me of a parable Jesus told. In the Gospel of Matthew, Jesus talks about this field that a good farmer sowed good seed into. And overnight, the enemy sowed bad seed into the same field. And the farmhands came to the master and said, "Wait, did you or did you not sow good seed, because we're seeing bad stuff come up?" And that's what we do. We look around this ball of mud and we see bad things happening, and we question the master. Are you good or not? Because if you're good, why do I see bad stuff happening? And the master says, that wasn't me. The enemy came and sowed that bad seed overnight. They said, well, let's get it out. He said, no, because if you try to pull out the weeds, you will also pull up the wheat. Let them grow together, and when harvest time comes, then we will sort them out. And that's what we're doing. We're waiting. And as we're waiting, we're in this field or this world where we see bad things happening alongside the good things. And the enemy, don't forget, sows bad seed into good fields. So if you're a good person and you do good things, just know the enemy will try to come and ruin it. And in the meantime, we wait and we pray. We pray for God's will, and we pray against the works of the enemy. But bad stuff is going to happen. And when that happens, we oftentimes question a good God. But don't forget, he's still good, and the enemy is still bad. And so I pray that you would be strong in faith. And I pray that in the meantime, you would continue this book of Acts that we read about. A lot of us are studying the book of Acts. We're studying it in student groups. And as it ends so abruptly, it leaves you hanging like, wait, what happened next? You are what happens next. This story doesn't stop until the harvest time comes. And harvest won't come until the last person calls upon the name of the Lord that will. Till that last weed that was meant to be a strawberry plant decides to call upon the farmer to transform it. We cannot harvest until that last person will call upon Jesus. And so pray for those who are lost. Pray for the lost neighbors and friends and family members you have. Continue preaching the good news of Jesus. And then when the time comes, we will go to heaven. We will go home, and it will be glorious. But until then, you have a mission to go out there and be the hands and feet of Jesus.